Understanding the landforms plains. Now, plains, the way they are defined, they are extensive lands. They are huge, extensive lands. They are usually lowlands. They have very gentle, undulating, low levels of surfaces. They are gently undulating surfaces. Now, there are multiple reasons how plains stand to be formed, and very intriguing also, very intriguing, meaning that there is no one single process that is going to ultimately lead to plain, or it's not that plains are always due to one single process. There are multiple or combination of variations that ultimately create plains. So plains, the way they are understood, the best way, the quote that goes is, plains are an imprint of the past and the present processes, the way it is understood in geography. Now, the types that we are going to refer for our study is structural plain, erosional plain, depositional plain. Now, the structural plains, they are formed due to upliftment of land or subsidence of land. The ones that we call the reference of diastrophic forces, they are the major reasons why upliftment of certain portions of the land beneath the surface, especially the ocean surface of water, occurs, or they may cause submergence of coastal lands under the ocean water itself. Now, the best examples herein are the Great Plains of USA. Now, they are the reference of upliftment of land. And upliftment of land long submerged under the water. Now, the Great Plains, they have a reference with, once again, the Rockies Mountains in the west, the Mississippi Missouri Plains in the eastern portions. Characteristic feature here is the reference of large amount of lakes in the lowland regions. This exemplifies that the land is submerged underwater. Now, the other example of such structural plain is the Gulf Coast. Now, this is an emergence coast and is an example of emergence coastline. Now, in Indian context, when we refer to Coromandala plains, they are a result of mild subsidence and then by sedimentation, right? Depositionals. Now, the forces of structural development, meaning depositional development, they are always active when such plains are under formation. That's why it's a process. Further, erosional plains. Now, this is one of the most dynamic occurrences on the surface of the earth that takes huge amount of years, millions and millions of years. A very dynamic, very organic existence. And that itself is the erosional plains, the formation of them. Now, even high mountain ranges, they are reduced into undulating plains. They are reduced into flat surfaces. That's the capacity, the force of these agents. Now, wind, water, and various other weathering agents, they pick up these erosional plains and ultimately lead to these low undulating plain regions. Categorization of these erosional plains: A. Peneplains, B. Plains of glacial erosion, C. Wind eroded plains, D. Karst plains. Now, Niagara Plains in USA, Lorraines in France, Southern England plains, they are examples of peneplains. In simple terms, they are plains. In context with glacial erosion and the plains formed thereby, now all those glaciated plains which surround the Srinagar Valley of India, the Kashmir, they are the best examples to have them. Now they are ice-covered shield lands. Now they have rounded peaks around them, but they are of glacial erosion. The plains are of glacial erosion. Now we have references of such, plains of glacial erosion in the North American region, northern part of North American region, and northwestern Eurasian region also. Further, wind eroded plains. Now the Saharan desert, one of the most important happening places for wind erosion. Now there we have Reg, Serir, Hamdada, and these regions, they pick up strong winds and they have heavy weathered materials and they deposit them there elsewhere. Now these are called as Peneplains. In general, they are referred as Peneplains. And the last of them, Karst plains. Now, the undulating surfaces or the co-regulated surfaces due to chemical weathering, limestone landscape, now they are generally the references here. Serbia, Montenegro, Yugoslavia. These are the regions of such plains.